Miss Blossom invested 1 lakh rupees when she was 25. At age 60, she had 53 lakh rupees. Miss Buttercup invested 1 lakh at age 30. By 60, she had 30 lakh rupees. Miss Bubbles invested 1 lakh at age 35 and by 60 she had 17 lakh rupees. And the professor invested 1 lakh at age 40 and at age 60 he had 10 lakh rupees. The comparison is crystal clear. The sooner you begin, the higher the corpus you can create. But what if you're already in your late 30s or 40s and you haven't started investing yet? Have you missed the bus? Is it too late to start investing at this age? And what next? Is there a way to achieve your goals even after starting your investment journey in your late 30s and 40s? Well, give me just 5 minutes and I'll decode it all for you. Hello and welcome to our channel 5 Minute Finance by ET Money, where we talk about the basics of investing and personal finance. First things first, obviously. Early starters will have an edge, but even if you are in your late 30s or early 40s, you still have a long time period of say 20-25 years before you retire to save and take care of your goals. But of course, you'll need to be more disciplined with all money matters. Let's begin with the basic investing principles, which irrespective of your age, do not change. Number 1. Re-evaluate your life insurance and health insurance needs. Well, without getting into details, we know at this age you must be having a dependent family and parents to look after. You may also be having certain liabilities like car loan or home loan. So it becomes all the more important to get adequate insurance cover so your family remains financially sorted just in case of any medical emergency or an unfortunate event. So if you don't have either life insurance or health insurance, or if you are underinsured, you may go to the ET Money app, schedule an expert consultation and buy health and life insurance both on a single platform. In fact, you can buy health cover for up to 1 crore rupees on the ET Money app and remain adequately covered for lifetime. Number 2. Have an emergency fund in place. To meet any financial emergencies, you should have at least 6 months worth of expenses in investments which can be liquidated easily anytime. You can divide this in savings bank account and instruments like ultra short-term mutual fund. So once your basics are covered, you can get on to investing. Investing at this age will require strict discipline. To begin with, you need to figure out how much you will be able to invest every month. There's a simple budgeting rule of 50:30:20, which says spend 50% of your income on needs, 30% goes to wants and 20% towards savings and investments. Well, while 20% is a good starting point, but at this juncture, you should focus on saving aggressively. Well, reduce expenditure on wants and move the extra savings towards investment. How to do it? Minimize your luxury spend. Look at borrowing only for necessities, like if you have a home loan, you may carry on with it, but avoid loans for foreign vacations, iPhone, a bigger luxury car and so on. Avoid buying on credit cards. Well, they charge one of the highest interest of say 30 to 50% annually, so avoid them. And in many cases, people have money lying idle in their savings account. Well, invest it as lump sum to start with. We'll discuss more about it later. So once you adapt these principles, you'll surely be left with some extra money every month to invest. Number 1. Define your goals clearly. You need to write down your non-negotiable goals like retirement, child's education, child's marriage, buying a house and more very clearly as shown on your screen. So write the goal, time left to reach that goal, current cost of the goal, future value of the goal and monthly investment required to reach that goal in time. Let's understand with a simple example. Suppose your goal of your child's higher education is 10 years away. Current cost or say fees for a graduation course is 20 lakh. Now given inflation, you'll have to pay a higher fees for the same course 10 years later. So let's figure out the future value of this goal. So on Excel, we applied the future value formula. We took 6% inflation rate. We got 35.81 lakh rupees. So this means, assuming the inflation rate will be 6%, you would need almost 36 lakh after 10 years for your child's higher education. Similarly, you can define other goals including your retirement, child's marriage and so on. Now coming to how much you would need to invest every month to achieve your goal in time. We can easily calculate it on the ET Money app. So go to More and SIP calculator, enter the details and you get your required monthly investment to reach your goal. So to accumulate 36 lakh in the next 10 years, you'll need to invest 15,495 monthly if your investments earn 12% rate of return. If the rate of return is lower, suppose 8%, you'll have to invest a higher amount of around 19,500 every month. Similarly, you can find out the required monthly investment amount for all your goals using the SIP calculator on the ET Money app. Next, coming to the big question. Where to invest? Well, there's no one hit recipe for it. It clearly depends on your risk appetite and goals. But how do you know your risk profile? Well, you can get it on the ET Money app by taking the Investor Personality Assessment, where you have to answer a few questions which hardly takes a few minutes. On the basis of your responses, it evaluates your risk appetite. The best part, it also suggests suitable investment options as per your risk appetite and goals. And as we discussed earlier, if you have lump sum lying idle, well, invest it first as per your risk appetite, and then you can follow a monthly investment plan via SIP. And you can do all of this on a single platform, ET Money app. And it's a wrap. If you like the video, subscribe to our channel and share the video with your friends and family as well.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.